It's that time of year where I need to go in to um, have my mammogram done. Um, this time of year, a couple of years ago, they found a mass in my right breast, had it removed. Everything was, fine, but still, I have to go in to have it checked every year to make sure that nothing has grown back. And over the last couple of days, I've been having some of the same like sort of symptoms, like the hot, the heat, um, like hot to the touch on my breasts, um, things like that. Feeling a little sharp pain, so I'm really going to go in just to have everything checked. I'd rather be safe than sorry. So tomorrow morning when I wake up, I'm going to go and make my appointment for that. So I, of course, will keep you guys updated on what happens with that. I also have to go and see an ophthalmologist. I think that's what it's called. I've seen the optometrist for years because I've worn glasses since elementary school. I've done all kinds of crazy things to my eyes. I've even lost a contact in my eye. Um, it was a Halloween, and the contact rolled behind my eyeball. That was fun trying to get it back out. It was interesting. So when I went in to see my primary care physician, just for my checkup, just making sure that my sugars were still under control and they didn't put me back on medications or anything. She happened to ask me when the last time I had seen an eye specialist. And I was like, I've never seen one. I've always seen the optometrist for my glasses. I've worn glasses since elementary school. She was like, I really want you to see one, because she asked me, how did my eyes feel? And I mentioned to her that sometimes my eyes get really, like my eyes get tired. So I feel better if I'm just sitting there with my eyes closed, like they get really heavy. I'm not tired, I'm not sleepy, they just get really heavy. So she wants me to see an optometrist, an eye specialist, overseeing the ophthalmologist this year. Last year when I did get these glasses, these are actually trifocals. So I spent almost $700, even with insurance, just to get these glasses. So she wants me to just be, once again, better safe than sorry. Just see a doctor to make sure my eye health is where it needs to be at. Because although, on paper, I'm still diabetic. On paper, I've had high blood pressure for years. I've been a diabetic for years. Although now, both of those things are controlled with diet and exercise after losing weight. They still check me to make sure my blood pressure is where it needs to be at. They still check me to make sure my sugars are where they need to be at, to make sure I don't need to be medicated. So she wants to make sure that from there's no damage from the years of having high blood pressure or high sugars for so many years. Make sure those things didn't affect my vision and it's gone, undetected or untreated. So I already have an appointment for the ophthalmologist. They called me like right after she put in the referral. They called me the following day, and I already have an appointment set for that. But as far as my mammogram, I have to call tomorrow morning to I'm sorry, I looked over there to make sure I had the paper so I could call them. I have to call tomorrow morning to make an appointment. So I will um, hopefully if I remember to pick up my phone to vlog it, I will keep you guys posted on how everything turns out. So here we go. I think the thing I hate most about having to do the mammogram is not being able to put on lotion, perfume, all of those luxuries that you take for granted. I'm tired. I went in and I had my eye appointment. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Google will have you thinking they're about to pop your eyeball out. It was really cool seeing behind my eye. It was a way different experience from just going to the regular eye doctor. So that was interesting. I wasn't able to see for a very long time. My eyes were numb. And as you know, I work from home and I sell jewelry. So I couldn't see the colors in any of the jewelry, and I still went live, still made sales, but I had my daughter help me. So that was an interesting experience. But today is the 15th. I think I had my eye appointment was last week, so a week ago today. So last Friday I had my eye appointment, and this Friday I am going to have my mammogram done. So I will try to, we're not supposed to have our cameras on in the hospital, and I don't know, but yeah, today I have my mammogram. So once I get those results, I will of course let everyone know how it went. I'm still in bed. It's like 5 something in my little one. I could hear her talking on the camera, so I went and checked on her. So there's that.